only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
Hey everyone, it's March and it's about 1 o'clock in the morning at the moment and I'm absolutely knackered. We've been up pretty late most nights this week because we have been waiting for IRB approval to launch the recruitment for our big moonshot project, and it finally came in a few hours ago, which was basically waiting for the ethics committee to approve things. I'm feeling pretty rotten. My weak spot, my chest is feeling pretty rubbish, and I'm just really tired and working at 100 miles an hour, so bad timing when you need to be at your best. You normally feel your worst typically, and this is another crazy month, so stick along for the ride.
So it's International Women's Day and I can't think of a better way to celebrate than to come and see my wife in the opening night of our West End show, Amelia.
So I'm having a much needed rare chilled Sunday. We're having a really lovely day, half keeping an eye out because Christina is having a belated birthday massage at the moment, and later this evening she doesn't know that she's having a big surprise birthday dinner because on the night of her birthday she was actually in rehearsals for her show. So fingers crossed it's all going to go to plan.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Christina. Happy birthday to you. Back in my second home, Heathrow Airport, and I'd like to just take a moment to look at my packing skills. All over 10 days, you get a bit of a pro when you travel this much. It's quite impressive. Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Panama. Let's go. So I just touched down in Chicago as a pit stop on the way to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Pretty knackered. By the time I get into Albuquerque, it's going to be about 11 p.m. local time, which is about 4 in the morning for me. So touchdown in Albuquerque. I think I'm the only person in this airport, seriously. my baggage claim doesn't even look like it's going to come on. Oh, I'm so tired. It's about 4 AM for me right now, and that flight is so bumpy that the cabin crew had to sit for 90% of it because everyone had to have their seatbelts on, including them. So feeling pretty rough, and I want my bed. So I'm here in Albuquerque Convention Center. You can see behind me the pre-conference symposium is kicking off today. So the actual MetaECHO conference starts tomorrow, and I'm actually going to be one of the first speakers in the morning, so I'm a bit nervous. But there's lots to learn over the next few days, and I'm in some great company. Backstage at MetaECHO 2019, and there's the auditorium behind me, and I'm going on there in about 10 minutes. Pretty scary. It's a big old crowd.
Introducing our first ECHO Talk speaker now. She's Laura Bloom. She's a patient expert and an advocate for people with rare diseases. Diseases like Ehlers-Danlos syndromes. What is that? She'll tell us more, but it's a group of inherited disorders that affect the connective tissues of the body, skin, joints, blood vessels as well. Fewer than 200,000 cases of it in the United States each year. That's how rare it is. Laura is the International Executive Director of the Ehlers-Danlos Society. So she travels around the world now in her daily quest to grow awareness of the syndromes, to advance research, and really improve the lives of patients like herself. In 2012, she actually carried the torch at the London Paralympic Games, a powerful symbol of overcoming conditions such as these. In 2015, she made a documentary about how she walked a marathon. She's here today to share her story with us and also to tell us about how ECHO can help with rare disease care. So join me in welcoming to the stage, Laura Bloom.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to begin by asking you all a few questions. Who here in the room has heard of AIDS? And who in the room has heard of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome?
Finished my talk and it went really well. I was really pleased with it, and the most amazing thing just happened. So I'm sitting at lunch, there's like 750 people here, and this guy taps me on the shoulder and he said, "Are you Laura Bloom?" And I said yes, and he said, I'm working nearby and I was on my lunch break and I'm always looking for the hashtags of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and I saw on Twitter that there was this person just down the road talking about EDS at the Project ECHO conference. So he dropped his lunch, came down to the conference centre, and has been going around every single table at lunch asking who I was. Finally found me and he said, "I'd really love it if you could sit and talk to me. My daughter-in-law has just been diagnosed with EDS a year ago and I'm desperate for some help, and she has no access to any care or management," which is exactly why I'm here and exactly why we're doing ECHO. And it was just so amazing to see the power of social media, and B, just have that further validation of how essential it is to help people here in the rural areas. Really amazing. So she's going to come to our conference in Nashville in July, and that's one more person that we've reached out to that we didn't know existed. At the airport on my way to Panama for the International Pediatric Pain Conference. It's been an awesome few days in Albuquerque. Very tired. I'm excited. Panama, here I come. Arrived in Panama and stuck on the motorway, and a few cars in front, which looks much closer than in the video, has just exploded, and there's a massive fire, and we're all completely stuck with nowhere to go. It's boiling hot here, no one really speaks English. Welcome to Panama. Be here for hours. The smoke is still there. There's only one fire engine. I'm so tired. Oh my god, I can't believe this. It's really tragic because whoever's in there, I mean, it's a fatal fire. It's really bad. Sky is black. No one can move. Some more fire engines coming. Yeah. So, there's just people just standing around in the road. I don't really know what to say. Finally got in last night pretty late, pretty traumatized really after what I witnessed. It was really horrible. It's been a crazy trip, to be honest, and I'm not sure if I told you about my insane story from my Albuquerque hotel. So I got in really late, checked it was like 11:30 at night, and I was really tired, so I got into bed and I was like half in sleep, half not, and I couldn't work out if it was the jet lag. But okay, rewind, I have to rewind. So I checked into the hotel, went up to my room, and there was no tub. And I love a bath, I really do. At the end of the day, when the joints are sore, nothing better than a hot bath. So I went back downstairs and I said, hey, do you have a room with a tub? And he said, yeah, sure, but it's in our older building. Did you know this used to be a hospital? And I can put you in the old doctor's room. So I was like, yeah, okay then. Didn't really think too much about it. I was really tired. No one likes to think that they're sleeping in an old hospital, but it is what it is. So went to sleep. I'm kind of, like I said, it was a weird sleep. It was like a bit hallucinogenic. Could have been the jet lag, but I just wasn't deeply, contently asleep. It was like a real half in, half out. Air conditioning unit is off. Hate AC. If anyone follows me on social media, you will know that. AC off, lights off, get woken up by this noise pumping out of the air conditioning unit. It's like an electrical surge. It's like vroom, 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 vroom. And I was like, what the hell is that? So I kind of get out of bed in the dark and I'm following the noise, and I realise it's coming out of the AC unit, the switched off AC unit. And I was like, what the hell? Turned around to head back to the bed, and the light on the wall next to my side of the bed was surging at the same time as the noise, trying to get the light on. So it was like vroom, 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 same time. So I was like, oh shit, must be a power cut. Switched the light on, it's working. Went over to the AC unit, thought maybe that's packed up, switched it on, working. Switched it back off again, noise still coming out. And it wasn't like a usual noise that comes out of an AC unit, it was like this electrical surge. It's really freaky, but I was so tired, and I was like, you know what, this could be an electrical surge. Get back into bed. And the noise was so loud, I just couldn't handle it. Half sat up again, and then the clock on next to my bed that I didn't notice before, the top of it's digital and the front of it's like an analog clock, and the top of it was flashing as well, in time with everything. And the front of the analog clock, the second hand, was going round really quick, like a horror film. I was like, okay, I'm out, that's scary, I can't rationalise that, there's no reason why that would be happening. Went round to the other side of the bed to pick the phone up, to call reception, phone won't work, phone is dead. So yeah, went into the bathroom, scooped everything up into my case, put my clothes on over my pyjamas, and got out of there as quick as I could. Went back downstairs and they were like, yeah, well, it's probably one of the most convincing stories we've heard. People do say certain stuff. I did some research. There's like haunted teams that go into that hotel. It used to be a psychiatric hospital. So, really scary. The rest of the trip was uneventful. But then got here, big bus exploded, big fire, stuck on the motorway. So it's been an eventful trip. I'm absolutely knackered, ready to go home, but the conference starts tomorrow. So I now have to head down, put our banner and tablecloth and literature out. And then I'm gonna have some chilled time. My bike tour got cancelled, which sucks, so I think I'm just gonna hire a bike, get into some culture, explore Panama, and hope that nothing else eventful happens. It's an amazing day, I'm so hot. Got that view. Really nice way to spend a Sunday. The old town of Panama, having an explore. The buildings have gone from high rise to low rise. Some of them not even really standing, as per behind me. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it. It's pretty. So this is what you don't normally see, the building for a conference. Everyone's still constructing their booths right up until the last minute. It opens up this evening, so we're still waiting for a table. Got a tablecloth. And just little old me in this big old booth, but we're expecting 2,500 people from all over the world focused on pediatric pain. So, pretty cool. Day one of the Pediatric Pain Conference, and it's busy out there. This is where I sit in this little booth for the next 3 days. All these people come up and take information, so we will hopefully reach 500 people after this conference from all over the world. Pretty cool. I'm walking back from the first day of the conference. I am so hot. There are no words. I'm having to put t-shirts on to walk to and from the conference because it's too hot to wear a shirt. And today is the only day I had a shirt to wear, by the way, because I'm so used to being freezing in conference venues that I bought 2 polo necks. Polo necks. It's hotter than the sun here. So, yeah. Gonna melt. So when I got to Panama, I put a call out to see if there were any people living with EDS around here that wanted to come and meet up, and amazingly a really cool group of people did, so come and meet them and find out who they are.
Well, my name is Isaac. I'm the supportive partner or boyfriend here with Daphne. Yeah.
Fantastic, thank you. It's great to meet you. And you are?
Hi, I'm Daphne.
You're Daphne.
Yeah, I'm the girlfriend. I'm 31 years old. I have a hypermobile EDS. Very, very thankful that we have this opportunity to meet each other. I've never met anyone with EDS. I mean, we have talked just online, but as far as meeting new people with EDS, this is my first, and I'm really happy and I'm thrilled that we got to meet you.
Thank you. It's been awesome meeting you. And who are you?
Hello, I'm Maria Teresa. I have hypermobile EDS. I didn't knew anybody who had the syndrome. This is a really important opportunity for us here in Panama, because we need to get strong together, and that's why I believe I can speak for everyone here because your presence here, Lara, is like the best. It's a gift. It's like Christmas before Christmas. So thank you very much for everything.
Oh, it's such a pleasure. Okay, who do we have here?
My name is Maria Fernanda, and I have EDS. This is not my first time meeting people with EDS because I've been to a conference before, but it's so nice meeting you.
Yes, so we met a few years ago in Washington at the Dysautonomia International Conference, and now in Panama. We're international friends now. And this is your mum?
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, I don't speak English.
Okay.
Soy Deborah, president de Dysautonomia in Panama.
Okay, so she's set up an amazing organization here in Panama called Dysautonomia Panama, and this is where a lot of you, I believe, have connected through this organization. And you have big aims to bring EDS into that organization, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, fantastic, very exciting.
Muy contenta.
Very, very happy.
De que nos hayas visitado
Visited
a Panamá
that came here
y habernos reunido contigo y
and being able to meet you.
estamos muy agradecidos por tu visita.
And we are very thankful for you.
Thank you. I'm thankful to be here. And who are you?
I'm Yatsuri Boso. I'm 29 years old. I'm EDS. I don't know which type yet. I'm very happy to meet people who understand what we feel and that we are not alone. And thank you, Lara, for being here.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Hi,
hello.
I'm Jessica. I am Daphne's mom, and now I am a lawyer in this group.
Wonderful. Fantastic. Well, what a great group of people that I've had the privilege to meet. Thank you all. It's been awesome meeting you all. Peace out from Panama.
Finally heading home. It's been a really long trip. It's been a tiring trip, but a good one. And I'm going back to celebrate my birthday, and I still have one more country to visit before this month is through. But for now, London town.
It's my birthday, last year of my 30s, and I get to spend the day with this one up in London town. So my first trip as a 39-year-old, and I'm heading back to my second favourite city in the world, New York City, for the hypermobility criteria review. Made it to New York. It's really cold here. Wish I'd worn a scarf. Whew. So I'm now walking. I get really stiff legs after that flight, so I'm walking about 1.5 miles, get my steps in. Flying days are not good for steps days. So I'm walking about 1.5 miles to my sister-in-law's place on Bleecker Street, and looking forward to seeing them. So one treat I get whenever I'm coming to New York, I get to touch base with family, and it makes the trip all that sweeter. Awesome meeting with the steering committee. I'm so tired. It was jam-packed all day, but we covered so much. It was amazing. I think that nothing beats face-to-face. So it's Friday, I think. Yeah, it's Friday. And tomorrow we have a 2-day meeting. We've flown experts in from all over the world, from the hypermobile EDS and the HSD committee, to reevaluate the criteria for hypermobile EDS. So that's what we're going to be doing for the next 2 days. So it's Saturday morning, and you can see our fabulous team behind us here. We're all walking the streets of New York City to get to our meeting this morning. We've got a 2-day meeting. It's going to be busy, but we've got some of the leading experts from around the world around the table. It's pretty impressive. I just want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming here. I think it's amazing when we see what having this global collaboration can bring. and the kind of joy it brings knowing that it didn't all finish in New York in 2016, and that truly was the beginning of this effort to ensure that things are updated when they need to be. We're not going to walk away from here with a new hypermobile EDS criteria, but we are committing to our promise of ensuring that we review that and ensure that it is the right criteria as often as we can based on the evidence that's out there, and that's what we're here to do today. So thank you all for making the effort, being here. Hey everyone, so it's the end of March and it's felt like a really long month. I landed this morning from New York, so I'm pretty tired. We had a fantastic meeting. It's been a really exciting month actually, lots of positive things. I'm really, as always, feeling it. Haven't got to the gym as much as I wanted to this month, but I have eaten better, which has been nice. I've decided to try cutting out carbs and seeing what happens. This picture here is what my stomach looked like a week ago after just having some sushi. I have some GI issues and you know, I try and ignore them, and the travel makes it sometimes feel impossible. But when your tummy is that angry at you, you have to listen to it. So that's what I've done, and I actually feel much better. I've got more energy. So for now, I'm just cutting out carbs, and that's about it for now. It would be nice to. I've never done the keto thing. One of my work colleagues, Jack, is trying to convince me of the benefits, and I've heard great things of EDS as being on it. So I'm going to try it. Slowly but surely. It's very hard to do it when you're traveling, but I'll report back if it helps with things and symptoms. So let's see how that goes, but for now my stomach is back at its normal position and I'm feeling a bit better from it. So thank you again for joining me on the road. Been to lots of countries this month. Next month there's even more, believe it or not. I mean, it's Monday today and I'm going to be visiting 3 countries before the end of this week. I'm so tired thinking about it. But it's all for wonderful things. We're really trying to build our global audience, our reach globally in terms of professionals as well. We are an international organisation, and although the majority of our community is in Europe and the US, we want to reach zebras all over the world, and to do that we need to get out there. We need to be pushing ECHO. We need to reach our target of having 1,000 new EDS experts by 2022. To do that we need to be talking and educating in front of doctors at all times. So for example, one trip I'm going on in April, just after Madrid, is I'm going to India for the Rare Disease India conference, and it's our first opportunity where we really think we're going to be in front of professionals looking after EDS patients. So a tremendous opportunity, and one we're going to capitalise on, and we're going to push ECHO. And I'm actually very privileged to be going to the ECHO hub. It's actually a super hub that's in New Delhi. So really just networking, taking advantage of these opportunities to really build our dazzle and get out there so we're reaching as many people as possible. It's almost May, I can't believe it, 2 more months, it's creeping up. I thought in my head there was ages more, but there's not, and there's so much to do. But it's exciting times, and I'm glad you'll be able to share it with me this way. So, until next month, bye bye from me.